like, it was weird because I was like, that's what I was thinking the whole time when I heard that. But I know you did it first because I recorded this song, you know. But yeah, it was
It's
crazy.
a pretty good movie too. Like that's what I was like when I thought of it. I was like, yo, whoever sees this movie or knows this movie is gonna be like, they're gonna get that shit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because I was like, I know for sure it was Magoon that said it. Because I was like,
that's Frederick right there too.
And it's just gracious in my limb. Nitro frozen, super flying, this chillin', so super sailing. Word arrangements, weirdo gang me, I'm pimping the doja smoking. Might just swerve off silly hoes on my members, so friendly not me. But they flocking, now I switch up dimensions. Like listen, business, third eye vision, see right through your intentions. Most your ladies so damn wavy, living like through your mentions. Just let me guide you like a GPS, that reason given. I speed up on the chip, that love water wheel, headed to the chips, looking crisp. I'm magnificent, tell her she's in mist with my kids, and this hella trip. Ocean got me bent, where to slip, as a candy flip. Where to bring my speed up on the chin, that love water wheel, headed to the chips, looking crisp. I'm magnificent, tell her she's this.
My kids, man, this shit is a treat. It is.
what is it?
Oh, I was showing her.
And why is it crossed off right there?
Oh, someone wrote something stupid right there next to my name. I was like, what the fuck? Had to be one of my peeps.
What
Had
is
to
it?
be one of that people.
I think it was Skrilla. I think he's right. I forgot what he wrote, bro.
Alright, so let's send that verse before I forget. You want anything to drink? Water? You want beer?
I'm down.
Because I don't even drink these beers that I have.
What? You stopped drinking?
Well,
You just cutting back
I
a little bit?
cut beer out of my thing. You want room temp or cold?
Cold, please.
Yeah, like I took out beer out of my diet.
I feel that.
It's like when I did the whole sober month thing, like
Good looking out, bro.
it was
Thank you.
like the one thing that I really wanted to cut out because I finally lost my beer belly, so I was like, I'm not trying to gain that back. Like
I feel you. Especially when you stop for a minute and then you start drinking like the beer heavy again.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
good, like,
You always will drink heavy. What's your email again?
It's the HD, yo. But yeah, I know what you mean. And like, usually, if you're a real beer drinker, you can't just have one.
Yeah, you can't.
There's no just.
I mean,
one
that's what I was. That's what I was. I was like I would drink beer all fucking day. Like I'm surprised because we still got the whole case of Heineken. I would have been killed that like a long time ago.
Like in a matter of a couple of days.
Yeah, because I was. But since I did the whole sober month, like my whole perspective of just everything has changed.
How
a
was
lot.
it, bro?
It's good, man. It's really beneficial. Became better.
I dig that. Probably got that
Personality.
real clear headness.
Yeah, I mean,
better.
That's pretty much what it is. You have to find that moment of clarity again, you know what I mean? And the only way you'll be able to do that is if you actually subtract the negative stuff out of your life, you know?
That's true.
So that's why I like for y'all, it's like, you know, I don't even like, I'm not even trying to like, you know, be bigger brother figure or dad figure to y'all. It's like, that's why like, all I tell you guys is just be careful, because you gotta remember, like, I've been through all of that, you know what I mean? There's been times where I almost died, you know what I mean? Especially now you're hearing all these deaths happening, so
real shit, and now people are starting to wake up now.
And and that's the thing, I've been preaching that for the longest, because like,
that is true. I've seen you like posting like, yo, like
you need,
chill.
because a lot of people don't realize like it doesn't help. You know what I mean? Like, plus your guys' generation are very suicidal, which is very bad. And it's like, what do you think is what do you think is adding to the problem? You know what I mean? Like the drugs are just adding to it. It's not helping at all.
It's not. It's making them think that this shit is okay. Like their rationalization and things like that. And I'm not saying like they like them because I do drugs too.
Yeah, and that's why I don't ever say, hey, stop. You know what I mean? But I will tell you, like, I don't want to hear the phone call.
Yeah,
I really don't. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't want to hear the phone call. Hey, the bro's gone. Like, fuck. Like, okay. Like, is it all of our faults? Is it this person's fault? You know what I mean? So that's what people got to come to understand. They just got to come to understand, like, hey, man, you know, once you're gone, you have no more word. Nobody can say what's what. You know what I mean? Like, because especially like you're part of, you know, the whole situation too. Like, because I've been times where I felt guilty because I felt like I introduced somebody to a substance, you know what I mean?
And then they went overboard with the shit.
And then I'm like, holy shit, like I can't. But they tell me, they're like, no, it wasn't you. But that isn't the case. It was my presence that introduced you to the substance. You see what I'm saying?
That is true, but at the same time,
it is their control.
Exactly,
you're supposed to
it's
be,
like their nature. Like honestly, I feel like if you weren't to introduce them to it, they would have found it.
They would have found it elsewhere, that
would kind of been like better, you know, on you. But honestly, it's like as a friend, you're never thinking like this that I'm about to do with my friend is gonna lead them on this whole crazy path.
Never.
You know, you just trying to have some fun with your boy.
And that's why, like I said, I'm not even gonna tell you guys to stop, but I will tell you be careful only because I didn't see where it could take you. You know what I mean? Like it could take you into a downfall, spiraling. See, some people are more controlling, will wise. They're more controlling in themselves, but a lot of people, you gotta understand, they're not that strong. Like, you introduce anything into their life, it's going to completely take their life away. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
And that's kind of what that whole month symbolized for me, because I always told myself that I'm not an addicted personality. I don't have an addicted personality. So that's why I was testing my will. And that's why I was like, all right, October, I'm going straight and clean, you know what I mean?
And that's a hard month to do it in,
bro.
Like, Halloween, all this crazy shit.
I did it on purpose. I did that on purpose, and I went cold turkey. I didn't like ease it in. Like I was drunk the day I was still hungover from the day before because I was like, fuck, I'm gonna get all my drinking in before I start this. You know what I mean? So I'm going into it like hungover, like, oh man, I'm definitely not gonna miss this. Like,
I just need one beer to get okay right now.
Yeah, exactly. That's what was going through my mind. Like, dude, the first week was horrible. It was like, oh my god, like it was just like I was like, all right, man, I gotta do something to keep myself busy. Like, this is not gonna work.
I feel that, bro. I can say that about smoking, bro. Like that first few days is the hardest. You don't eat right. You like just agitated and stuff like that. It's just different. But once you get past that, you're like,
once you get past the week, once you get past the week, you're good. You're like real. Like after that week was done, I was like, you could bring beer around me, you could bring drugs around me. Like I'm literally denying people. Like, nah, I don't. Like I'm on. Like I tell them, I'm like, no, I'm doing this sober month, like to cleanse myself, and they're like. And this is the thing, this is when you start to realize who are your friends and who really aren't your friends. Because then you start realizing, like, oh shit, like, these guys are supportive of you. And then you got these batch that are not supportive of you. And they're trying to, hey man, come on man, fucking buy. Why are you doing this? Like,
bro, like, obviously you don't care about what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying
the benefit of my health,
Feel that.
Can we?
Yes.
I'm all fidgety. I have ADHD really bad. It's okay. It's the only thing that like gets me when I'm doing when I'm getting tattoos and shit, bro. Cause the homie Cinco, he just started tatting, so you know we all let him do like our little tats and shit. Got my side tat and shit like that. I was just like, fuck. I don't want to move.
Well, that is an annoying area too, though.
It is.
Because it's like your ribs right there. It's an annoying area. Trust me. I've had my stomach.
Dude, I don't know how you did it, bro. Like, you have some big tats on your body.
Yeah, that's why it's not fit.
I'm like, yo.
Because I literally was like, I don't want to continue this. Can we stop this and maybe pick this up in another session? Like,
maybe another day. I'll be ready for this.
Alright, so basically San Diego Profile is going to be a weekly thing that I'm going to be dropping. That's why I'm just kind of stacking them up right now. So once I release one, it's just going to keep continuing. Gotcha. So, very simple, 6 questions. Just run through the questions. Main camera, talk to this one. Don't worry about that one. That's background.
Gotcha.
So if you're ready, we can jump into it, man.
I'm ready, Eddie.
For sure. So let's... San Diego Profile. Who we talking to,
Yes,
man?
sir. Khalil Menace, Side Sounds. You already know. Shout out my boy FreeMind. Shout out the whole Side Sounds. You know how we get it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what part of San Diego are you from, man?
I am from the southeast San Diego. Right off Euclid and Federal. So it's like right by the food land and everything. Like low key, little by Lincoln. Low key, like in the middle of Encanto and Lincoln.
There you go.
Stuff area like that. You know, low key right next to you.
Yeah, you pretty much down the street
I
from
could
me.
walk here if I really needed to. Don't want to, but if I needed to.
So growing up, who are some of your influences that help you develop your sound, man?
Definitely off the top of my head, I would have to say Andre 3000 was probably like my top. Like
That's 2 for the books, y'all. That's 2 for the books. That's Magoon said the same thing.
Andre 3000 is so lit, bro.
Yeah,
and then
really
Big Boy
is.
too. He was more like really underrated.
Mm-hmm.
But how many did you say? 3?
Well, 2 people
two.
so far already
All right.
have said Andre 3000.
Yeah.
But just whoever, man, whoever.
Yeah, I have to say Andre, and then this is gonna be a weird one, but growing up, it had to be 50.
Oh yeah.
50 Cent, bro. Like,
Oh no.
lyrically, he wasn't that crazy, but at the same time, that dude, the way he like portrayed his story, the way he put his story out there, I was like, dude, I want to be a good storyteller like this, like, and a businessman.
Yeah.
Cause I just thought he was just a rapper, you know,
yeah.
like in the club, stuff like that, you know, like.
Yeah.
But then I saw this dude started doing movies, music, like this, just like everything, dipping in the vitamin water and stuff like that, and I'm like, yo, you can actually like just elevate yourself. Use this music thing as like an automobile just to drive you to where you need to get to, and then put your money in stack with that, you know.
That's what's up, man. Good influences. So this part of the section is basically you could go ahead and tell the camera some of your previous releases, you know, whatever stuff that helped garnish your name and just, you know what I mean? Talk about some of your previous releases.
Alright, so I have a mixtape out, it's called Lost Child. And shout out to everyone who helped me out. Shout out Lord Fubu for like really hooking me up on the beats and things like that. Shout out to Dixie Hype for helping me out with mixing and mastering and shit like that. Shout out to FreeMind because you did a couple of songs on that tape. You feel me?
That's what's
You
up.
actually did my first like serious song, bro. Like the first serious song that I ever put out, which was 13, featuring Zion and Skrilla, bro.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Yeah, that was the day I met you, and then I have that out, and that tape is just basically about me as an artist and as a human being, you know, like just being lost. I feel like we
that
all
project, yeah.
we can all like really just relate to that feeling of you just lost, you just floating here, just doing what you do, but you do like, you know, if you do it well, then shit. That's what that tape was about, and I just put a lot of like thought into it, and I tried to do like real groovy vibes and things like that, because I feel like we have the turn up music on lock in San Diego, so I want to bring like something totally different.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I tried to do.
Oh yeah.
Also, just put out like not too long ago, 2-part video.
Yeah,
It's called Statement and Love Water. Love Water is off of the tape Lost Child, and then Statement was just something that I had made. And yeah, I just tried to come really gnarly with the visuals and stuff like that. Put some weird shit in there to make you guys be like, "What the fuck is this nigga on?" type shit. You know?
That is your style.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want you guys to be like. Just like, what is he doing over there?
Yeah.
I love it. But yeah, and also got some new stuff. I've been working with a lot of new people, and I got a new tape coming out soon, actually.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so this is the portion of this where you can tell them about your social media. Go ahead and name everything that you're on.
Alrighty, I'm on everything, well, except for Tumblr. I never got good at that. I'm on Twitter, Khalil Menace. I'm on Instagram, Khalil Menace, same thing. Snapchat, same thing. It's all like KHALIL, and you know how to spell Menace. If you don't, get a dictionary. We have the app now. But
yeah, we do.
You feel me? Yeah, I'm on all those social medias and things like that. So, and I love to interact with people. I love when you interact with me. Love when you like, share, tell, like DM me, even if you don't want to like be that person, because I'm not that type of person on Twitter either. I don't like really tell people publicly how I like their stuff. If I see you in person or if I see you in the DMs, I'm gonna tell you, hey, I love this. I love when you're doing this, like type shit. So that's always appreciated. And then on SoundCloud, Khalil Menace, of course. Working on getting the Spotify up and stuff like that. I'm waiting till I get a little bit more bulk in my music, and then I'm gonna start putting my Spotify up.
Hella. So this is my favorite question, as I actually came up with this one personally myself. What is your long-term goal for what you're doing right now, man?
My long-term goal, to be honest with you, I want to get into acting. Really bad. Like,
so 50 Cent was a perfect...
Yeah, bro. Like, I want to get into acting and directing because I feel like I'm just really... I have such a creative, like, odd mind, and it's scattered. I have a scattered brain. So I feel like as a director and as, like, a creative director and as an actor, that just really... It works. And it works for my videos and things like that. And, like, music is my first love. So it's just, like, I'm always going to do music. But, like, in the grand scheme of things, I really want to do some acting and things like that. Get into some, like, real movie shit. Or even make my own movies. You know, if I get enough money to, like, put, you know, the funding behind it.
There you go.
That's what I really want to do. And, you know, just be a good person. Always, like, do better in life. You know, just not be one of those bozos just walking around being a dick for no reason. You know, that's really my goal.
Hey, I know exactly what you're talking about, man.
You know?
Alright, so this point of it's pretty much wrapping it up, but go ahead and speak to the camera, whatever plugs you want to plug in, man. This is your time to talk to the camera.
I also want to shout out NMW or Natalie. That's my girl right there. She's helping out a lot right now. She's like such a great person, and if you guys want to shoot and everything, make sure you hit her up. I also want to give a shout out to FreeMind again for like having me here doing this whole thing. Really, you already know what's up, bro. You a pillar in the fucking neighborhood, bro. Like, it's real shit. Like, everybody that been in this bitch. But I also want to give a shout out to everyone just really doing their thing.
And tell your side brothers to get over here and do one too.
Yes, these niggas, I'm gonna get. Oh shit, I'm bad.
There you go.
But yeah, definitely get them over here to do some of that stuff too, because School was just talking. He was gonna come, but then you know how he does. He don't wake up till like 3 p.m.
That is true.
Yeah, so he's yeah. Shout out to all my sides too, and look out. I have a new tape coming out. It's gonna be called Wicked Kiss Hello. And
nice.
Yeah, it's just gonna be about everything that I'm going through now. Like, it's just a bittersweet moment. You know, I'm about to have a kid and things like that next month, so I'm just really trying to come to terms with everything and deal with things differently. You know, as a person, when you can't move for just yourself. So we have that coming up as well. And we just finished a single that I'm about to drop too, called Weirdo. Done by FreeMind, you already know. And written and stuff by me, of course. So yeah, guys, look out for that. And like I said, just hit me up on any social media or whatever. Interact with me. Love everybody.
Tell them one more time who they talking to.
And y'all talking to Khalil Menace from Side Sounds, you feel me? With FreeMind. You know how we fucking do this shit, bitch.
There you go. I get it. You can't make this up.
You can't.